Hey, Facebook. Sorry, we're a couple minutes late here. Facebook is giving me some crap here for jumping on live. It was kicking me off. Okay, but we are here now. I'm going to give everyone just a couple seconds to jump on live and get our Instagram, if they let me on. We're going to get that on as well. Okay, hey, Instagram. Hopefully this stays on. Okay, so, yes. All right. Okay, hey everyone. If you are here, go ahead and drop your name in the chat if you want. Say hello. I am so happy that we're on day 3. We are over the middle. This is the middle. This is where things start to get really exciting. Okay. Okay, let me find out here where everything's at. Sorry. Whew. Left. I lost my my notes here. My computer is just giving me a hard time today, so I sincerely apologize, guys, for the delay. It's been fun. Okay, let's see if I can just get this back up. Where are you guys at here? All right. See. Okay. Hi, Karen. Okay, I'm so glad you are here. Okay. Am I still live? Ah. All right. Let's see here. Oh, sorry, guys. 1 second while I pull all of this up. Let's have new window. All right, we're getting somewhere now. Left. Okay. Okay, we're good. All right, so. Oh, yay, I'm so glad, Karen. I am so glad you did your homework. I call it growth work. I don't actually call it homework because it helps you grow, right? When we think of homework, we think of like, right? We never wanted to do that in school. Okay, so day 3, everyone, day 3. So welcome to the challenge where you can manifest $100, $500 or more within 5 days. If you are new to this video, just make sure that you are starting back at day 1. Okay, you can always go back and start at day 1. Each video is about 15 minutes long, so that you can just start from day 1 and go from there if you are new to this. Okay, so if you follow the exact steps I give you every day, I have absolutely zero doubt that you're going to manifest the money that you are trying to manifest right now. Okay. And again, my biggest tip is to make sure you are having fun with this. Make sure you are just excited about it. Don't get too stressed about it. You are, you're having fun. This is a fun event, right? So I do recommend having a notebook handy, as we do take notes. Or you could just take notes of the exercises that I give you to do. If you don't have a notebook handy, feel free to come back or just post in the comment section, and one of us will comment the steps in here. So today is going to be about letting go, listening, and affirming. A lot of times when manifesting, people get caught up in the how it's going to happen, okay? Am I right? Like, are we always like, how is this possible? How is that even possible, right? Have you been kind of thinking that right now? Like, how, Ashley, am I going to manifest this money? So I'm going to give you a different perspective to look at today, and so that you can let go of the how and kind of just get on with your life here. So when we are stuck on the how, our desires can take a lot longer. And it's because we are so laser focused on how we want it, not why we want it. The universe only wants to know what we want and why we want it. That's all it cares about. Its job is the how, not ours. So as humans, we tend to want to know how things are going to work out, or we're not going to believe it, right? We live in a current society of we need to believe it before we see it. We need to see it before we believe it. But really, it's the other way around. We need to believe it, and then we will see it in our reality. Okay, and that's why the law is technically we're taught the wrong way. Okay. So let me mention the fact that the universe does not care, again, what dollar amount we are asking for. Believe it or not, it takes the exact amount of energy to manifest $100 as it does $100,000. What makes the difference is the resistance we have towards it. So that is as we dissipate the resistance, more money is going to come into our lives again, and we're building that manifestation muscle. And what I mean by that is we are building confidence. We are building, we're releasing resistance and all of that. So whenever we do that, we're able to get more into our lives. So, why it's important, is to shift out of that, needing to see it first mindset, is because we have to give the universe a little bit more trust. Manifesting takes trusting, okay? Just trusting that it's going to work out. So think of it like this way. When you order a package, okay, say you go online, you are going to your favorite website and you're ordering a package. And it says, okay, I'm going to be there in, 7 days. Okay, great. You place your order and then you go about your business. What are you doing during those 7 days? Are you calling the company every single day saying, where's it at? How's it going? Have you made it yet? Have you sent it out yet? You're not, harassing the UPS guy saying, oh, hey, when are you going to be here? How many people are you going to talk to on your way? How many stoplights are you going to stop at? Which direction are you going to take? You're not going to be doing all those things, right? I mean, at least I hope not, because that'd be a little weird. But you get what I'm saying. Most people are not doing that. Okay, so you have trust and faith that the package is just going to show up at your door. Okay, so we need to kind of take that perspective and put that in place right now whenever we are manifesting. Okay, we don't need to ask the universe 500 times. Just like we don't need to ask the delivery driver 500 times where they are. Okay, so you just expect it to show up in the timely manner that it told you. Okay. So the universe is infinite intelligence. Okay. And I say universe, you can put in God, source, higher power, anything. Okay. I just use universe just as a generic term. Okay. But the universe is infinite intelligence. It has a 500,000 quadruple billion bird's eye view of your life. Okay. And we don't have that view. Okay. It has way more than we have. So it knows the quickest, the fastest, the easiest way for our desires to come to us. Okay. It can see, just kind of picture it like this. Say there's one destination and there's a shit ton of roads to get there. Okay. It can see the traffic jams. It can see the clear freeways. It can see the weather. It can see all the things. Okay. Just to kind of put it in a little bit of a visionary piece for you. So we must trust that it will do it. And 99% of the time, our desire is going to show up in a completely different way than we originally thought. And I've talked, like, even my clients have said this has happened in my life, that, I'm like, holy shit, I can't believe that's how that came to me, because the universe works through people. Okay. It works through people. It's not like a specific thing. And that's why, again, we have to let go of the how. But what I would like to do is go back to day one. Okay. And those feelings you wrote down that of how you would feel after the money is already manifested into your reality. Okay. So go back to day one and check those feelings out. And what I want you to do is I want you to pick one of them. Okay. And then pick one and then find an activity that helps you. Hey guys, can you not do that? No, pick one that you can do something to help invigorate that motion. So if it's say it's something like you're going to feel very excited. Hang on one second. Sorry, guys. Minor meltdown. Okay, so pick that activity and do that within the next 24 hours. Focus on that for the next 24 hours. So if it's say, you wrote down joy, do something within the next 24 hours that's going to bring you joy. Okay, whatever that may be. Maybe it's calling a friend and having a nice chat with them. Maybe it's going out, and buying yourself some ice cream. Maybe it's, whatever the case may be. Okay, whatever is going to invigorate that feeling within you, do that. Okay, we're gonna have a guest. Okay, so the second exercise is starting to listen to your intuition. Okay, so sometimes there are ways that we are a part of creating the money that's going to show up. Okay, not all the time, but sometimes. So most people feel that they have to, work and slave away, in order to have money show up into their lives. However, that's not the case. That's not true at all. Our intuition is just an extension of the universe. Okay, it has the exact root. Okay, whenever we tap into it, we are tapping into infinite intelligence. Okay, our higher self is connected to infinite intelligence. So it knows the quickest, fastest way to our desires as well. So when we take action from our intuition, we realize our goals faster. Okay, so again, whenever we are, yes, we do. Yes, we do. So, I'm going to give you an example here. Hey. Okay. I'm going to give you an example here as to how I've attracted more money into my life using my intuition. Sorry, Facebook is being so weird. Hi, Tanya. Nice to see you. I'm glad you guys are all on here. Okay, so whenever I first started my journey, I would always connect opening the mail with pain. Okay, can anybody guess why? I feel like this is probably not just me that has felt this way, but before, whenever I would think of opening the mail, I would think of, oh my God, I have bills that I can't pay. Okay. And I would connect that and I'd be like, so I would hate opening up the mail. I would be terrified of opening up the mail. Go ahead, you can take it. So I would never open up the damn mail, right? Because of course they're going to tell me that my bills are late, that, I'm going to know that I don't have the money to pay for them all or anything like that, right? So it caused a lot of anxiety in me. However, this was way back when I first started my journey, and I was, manifesting a little bit of money, and I was like, okay, maybe, I don't know, it wasn't much at that time, I can tell you that. And Carter, can you help her with that, please? And I had this intuitive nudge to open up the damn mail. And I'm like, okay, it's like ripping off a Band-Aid. Like, okay, fine, I guess I'm just going to do it, right? So I opened up the mail and I found that I had a check. It was like a reimbursement check from our car insurance for $169. And I was like, holy shit. And then from then on out, it kind of like reframed my belief of like opening up the mail, that it's not always a painful thing, and I started to shift that narrative. So, that's kind of what I mean by that, like intuitive nudge of, it's not like you always have to go out and do something. It might just be, hey, maybe I need to call someone. Maybe I need to, drive and go out to this place or whatever your intuition is telling you, it's leading you to things. Okay. So it's not always going to say, hey, you need to go and you need to work your ass off so that you can manifest this money. It's not going to tell you to do that, but it's going to give you and say, like, in some instances with me, it's like, oh, hey, maybe I feel like I need to reach out to this person or go somewhere. And then they're like, hey, you know what? I've been wanting to talk to you. Like, can I hire you? Or, hey, can you give me a Reiki session? I'm really new. I really need one. So those situations have happened to me too, and, people call them coincidences. I don't believe that they're coincidences. Everything is divine timing. So, if you need help with tapping into your intuition, I, as redundant as this may sound, because a lot of people say this, it is really good to meditate, but it's also good to just zone out and quiet your mind. Okay, so whenever we can zone out and quiet our mind, we are able to hear things. Now, except right now, Carter, can you please put the dogs outside? Please, thank you. So during meditation, a lot of times, and people want to think that meditation is like this magical thing where we're just going to hear everything all then. Our intuition is going to give us all the answers right then and there. This is like very rarely ever the case, especially for me. A lot of my intuitive nudges come in the shower, like honest to God. So, when I take a quiet shower, okay, when my husband is home and I can go take a quiet shower, I go and it's funny because it just happened to me the other day, and I came up with this really awesome idea that I'm very excited about, and I was literally just washing my hair. So, again, these might pop up at very random times. But this is something that's going to really help you start to be tapped in, tuned in, turned on. And a lot of times, we're taught to shove down our intuition and our intuitive voice and outsource our power to outside sources. That's a whole nother topic. But what I want you to do right now is, if you've never really listened to your intuition or your gut feeling, just start doing that just for the next 24 hours, okay? Just kind of get some quiet time and, just see what you hear. Don't be forceful about it. Just give yourself some time to quiet down, and then throughout the day, things will probably pop up, okay? Okay, and then the last exercise for the day is affirming your money. Okay, so this is basically like affirming, affirming what you want. A lot of times, whenever we think of affirmations, we think, oh God, but affirmations are a really powerful way to just create a new belief that we want to become our reality. Okay, because all what we have right now are old beliefs that are our reality. Okay, and we are affirming them whether we know it or not. If we are broke, we have been affirming that we are broke. There is some cycle, some story that we are continuously telling ourselves over and over to continue to have the same reality that we have. Okay, so we got to go in there, and kind of weed out our mind. I look at this as like a garden. So we got to weed out what's not serving us, look around and really see what comes up, especially in your finances. See what your current reality is, or maybe it's how you're feeling around manifesting this money. Do you have something coming up at you saying like, oh, this can't happen, or I can't have this, kind of feel around and feel where you kind of go, oh, wait, I don't think it's going to happen. Okay. And kind of see what that belief, what is that story telling you? Is it saying you don't deserve it? Is it saying that you'll never have it? Is it saying that, it's impossible? Is it saying that you can't have the money? Like, or is it coming from a place of like someone else told you that you would never have the money? Or is it coming, maybe it's completely okay. Like, no, I feel like I can totally have the money. Okay. So kind of feel around there. Of course, these are usually very limiting beliefs. So if, what I would recommend doing is, if you need help with this part of it, whenever you're doing this, just drop it in the comment section and I will help you work through it. It is a lot easier whenever you have someone else looking in and saying, okay, this is the problem, this is the problem, and we can totally rework it and fix it. A lot of times whenever we are living our beliefs, we don't realize that they're hurting us in any way because we're living them, right? And we're just so used to them. So we don't know where they came from half the time. We just think that it's normal, okay? Until, there's a kind of a perspective shift. So, we all have weeds in our mental garden. And this is what I help my clients do all the time, because often, again, it's hard for us to pinpoint what they are and where they came from. So, okay, so here are some examples of some affirmations that you can use for this. Money is all around me and it's always flowing in my direction. Money comes my way from unexpected and expected sources on a daily basis. I am always creating new money-making opportunities. I am open to receiving massive amounts of money and abundance. And I'm not going to overwhelm you with all of the ones, okay? That's just a couple because we're not going all crazy here right now, right? So if any of those resonate with you, feel free to use them. But, you know, maybe kind of dig a little bit deeper and kind of see like, okay, well, how am I feeling around manifesting the money into my life? See if there's anything there that's kind of telling you no or whatever. Okay, so, all right. So today's exercises are try to detach from the how and embody the perspective of, you know, the universe is the only one that knows how. Okay, just develop the perspective of we placed our order and we're just getting excited and waiting for it to happen. Okay. 2, go have some fun. Let it go. Invigorate those feelings that you would feel once you already have the money in your hands. And then 3, quiet your mind and listen to those intuitive nudges. Okay. And then write your affirmation down, whatever you pick. Again, if you need help with this, just drop it in the comment section and I will help you out with it. Take that affirmation, write it down on somewhere where you're going to look at it a lot. Okay. What I like to do is I make it my home screen on my cell phone. I'll put it on my mirror in my bathroom because we all go to the bathroom. I'll set it as an alarm on my phone so that it'll like come on throughout the day, like on my phone. And then the last one is just continue to replay your 30-second story in your mind. Just get excited about it. Okay, and that's it for day 3, guys. I'm sorry this ran a little bit long. I was having some technical issues in the beginning, but thankfully Facebook and Instagram helped through there the whole time. And yeah, so that's all I have. Does anybody have any questions? Nope. Let me open this up here. All right, make sure I can see everybody. Oh, there we are. Huh. Facebook did this whole new thing where the live is completely different. So it completely is throwing me off. But all right, I think we're good. Okay, guys. Well, if you don't have any questions, I am going to jump off here. Say hi, Linux. You say hi? No. Okay. She said no. Hey, we have clothes on today, so we're making progress. Huh. Yeah, we made progress. No. Okay. No. All right. All right, guys. Well, I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I cannot wait to do day 4 tomorrow. Tomorrow's a really big day in the challenge. All right. Well, bye, guys. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Karen, for joining us. And I will talk to you guys later.